you're looking at the real world's heavyweight champion, the NWA heavyweight champion, Nick Aldis, the #1 seed in the NWA, 10 pounds of gold, good Charlotte. I built this company from the ground up, and this weekend at Into the Fire, I'm going to defend good Charlotte against not Marty Skrull, he's in trouble, Tim Storm, probably taking the skit on a little bit too long now. Didn't really have anything funny to say, just wanted to do an impression. Good Charlotte. Hey guys, welcome to the video. Today I'm opening the December 2020 / January 2021 Wrestlebox. Now, as you might assume, Wrestlebox is a company that do wrestling themed mystery boxes based in the UK. I've always wanted to get a mystery box, but the problem is when you get mystery boxes, you kind of has to be something that like you're just obsessed with. Like you're gonna have to love what you get, no matter what it is. And it's kind of like there's never really been that kind of genre that I thought like whatever I get, I will absolutely love getting it. And so, like, for example, Loot Crate, I feel like, as someone who's very stingy with money, I feel like with Loot Crate content, you quite often look at it and go, yeah, it's cool, but is it worth the money? Is it even good quality? And I feel like if I was the kind of guy who bought a Loot Crate, I'd be like, okay, that's great, but what am I going to do with this big Skyrim mask? Like, what is actually the point in me owning it? I know you can only expect so much value out of this kind of thing, but the kind of thing I like is when you get this kind of thing and you sort of forget things that you've got, like, so you can just go back to it later on and be like, oh yeah, I forgot I got this and stuff like that, and just like, you know, those little hidden gems that you forgot about. Like, do you remember those old like Titantron Live sets where you got like a load of figures? Yeah, I would have loved them if I was old enough to be a kid at the time they were out, but never mind. So, as I say, you kind of have to love what you get. And there's never really been that kind of thing for me that I'm just, like, obsessed with. However, Wrestlebox has quite cleverly stacked the deck here a little bit and almost forced me to buy it, because this includes the Chella Toys Nick Aldis action figure, and it includes a signed, as if I've interpreted the website correctly, it includes a signed print from Nick Aldis as well. So the Chella Toys figure was like £17 and possibly also postage to begin with, and I definitely wanted one of them. And then, so like, for the sake of £30 for the box, it's like, so I'm getting a signed Nick Aldis poster for £13 and then other free stuff? Seems like a really good deal. Now, I'm not going to stay subscribed, admittedly, because obviously the wrestler changes every month, and again, I just don't have that interest in getting it, whatever wrestler it is, but this seemed too good to miss. So let's get into it. Okay, so first of all, I was hoping there was going to be like a themed box. That's a bit disappointing, but you know, Wrestlebox aren't the biggest company in the world, they aren't Loot Crate, so you know, that's a little bit of a shame. What I was thinking is, it would be cool if they had like an NWA belt on this, for when the Nick Aldis skit, you know, or just like a poster advertising it. Never mind, doesn't matter, not important. Let's see what we've got. Okay, so first of all, the first thing we see sticking out here is the Chella Toys Nick Aldis retro style figure. So let's dig him out first, because he's the main attraction anyway. So let's take a look at this guy. Series 1, Real World Champion Nick Aldis. And the other figure in the set is Blue Meanie for some reason. Okay. This is actually much bigger than I thought it was. Especially the card. The card is huge. I was expecting this to be pretty small. Obviously, we've got the Nick Aldis figure. Looks a lot better in person. In photos I've seen it looking like the skin tone is really sort of like dingy, sort of almost like liquidy. I can't really describe it. Obviously we've got the great card there, very good, very retro style, and the text is backwards, but it obviously says with Kingsling Cloverleaf Megastar action. We've got the Nick Aldis signature there, the little WWF parody logo there, limited to 2,000, might be worth something one day. Anyway, as I say, I needed to get one of these anyway, so I'm so happy with this. This is basically an excuse to get this, a Nick Aldis signature, and just see what else we get, really. So we can't really lose out. I'm going to assume now the signed print is in this envelope. And there's also a pop figure in there that I couldn't not see. Oh, there's loads in the envelope. Okay. Oh, there's at least 3 things in the envelope. All right. So yeah, we've got the Nick Aldis print with the... Oh, God. Oh, man, there's even more in there. Oh, this is really cool. Okay. So, first of all, let's take a look at what's in here. And first of all, I think I'm getting my wish that there's just like going to be lots of like little details that I forget about. But yeah, so we'll take a look at some of these ads in here, because I think some of these do come with items, but I'm assuming a lot of these may just be adverts. So first of all, we've got a little poster. And you can see how like well designed these posters and stuff are. This is for next month's WrestleBox. Use the code Let Me In for this month's exclusive discount. And you can see there they're expecting the Kurt and Zach Super 7 figures. So it's kind of hard. I'll hold them on this side. It's kind of hard to get stuff, a good view of things with the light, with the video lighting and stuff. But there you go. You can see the Super 7 Zach and Kurt figures in there. You can see the exclusive Walter as well. So yeah, they got some cool stuff coming on. Next up, let's see what we got. This is just a WrestleBox advert. It's wrestlebox.co.uk. Got the logo there, not everywhere you can find them on. Let's see, what's this? There's like a little thing of Macho Man and Liz, and oh, cool. So this is a Wrestling Posters Worldwide loyalty card. You buy 10 posters, you get 50% off. Cool. All right. Oh, this is exactly what I was hoping it wasn't when I sort of spotted it down the back. This is I spotted this little title belt strap poking out, and I thought, gee, I sure hope that isn't the NWA title. There it is. Just purely because I spent ages combing eBay like every day, and I mean combing eBay every day, and then I've just dropped it on the floor. I did eventually get a TNA Toy Biz NWA World's title off a trading group with the tag belts as well. I don't want to sound ungrateful, because obviously I get the theory of, like, you know, I put on my little form that I collect figures for wrestling animations, so including an NWA title belt, very good idea. Makes a lot of sense. I suppose on the plus side, if I'm going to let this Nick Aldis figure breathe, I've now got an NWA title I can stick on him, and I've got an NWA title I can still use in my Fed. This is from Wrestling Customs 24/7. Again, the text is backwards, so I don't even know why I'm bothering to show you these things, but yeah, that's pretty cool quality. Kind of Velcro strap. It's made out of kind of thick cardboard. Very interesting, very cool. Thank you very much for including that. I would have really appreciated that, and I would have probably laughed my tits off at that if I hadn't got the Toy Biz one. If I was still looking for that, and then this turned up, I would have been like, I would have just laughed. I would have laughed my tits off. Okay, so that's very cool. We've got some more figure stuff. We've got a figure shirt in there at least. First of all, we've got ultimatefigureshirts.com business card as well. Some cool details on that. Hang on. I'll tell you the details. So ultimatefigureshirts.com, 25% off your first order. Code ULTIMATE for 15% off every order you place after that. Customers who open an account will be entered into a monthly prize draw. Class. All right, what have we got next? What's this? I'm getting it's kind of folded over. I'm getting kind of Fiend vibes from this, maybe. Oh, I couldn't have been more... Well, actually, I was going to say I couldn't have been more wrong, but John Cena has feuded with Bray Wyatt so many times. They're basically the same person at this stage. It's a John Cena magnet. Very interesting. Hustle, loyalty, respect. John Cena. This would be really cool, because I do actually have a mini fridge in my room, but unfortunately I'm actually out of room on there. It's just covered in pictures and magnets. Nonetheless, I'm sure we can try and find some space from it somewhere. This is copyright 2009. That's pretty cool. So again, hustle, loyalty, respect, magnet. Is there going to be anything here that I can show that doesn't have any text on it? I doubt it. I doubt it. So we got the magnet. That's pretty cool. That's a nice little throw-in. And finally, we got what I assume is a fig shirt from ultimatefigshirts.com. So ultimatefigshirts.com business card again. And it's a WrestleBox shirt. Oh, that's cute. Let's take a look. There. It's got text on it again. Yeah, it's not really focusing in very well on my camera, on my phone rather. So I'm just recording on a phone because it's much more reliable than my cameras. So I can't really like focus in while I'm in mid-vid, which is a bit of a shame. But at least I can make the video because my phone is a lot more reliable than my cameras. But yeah, Wrestlebox shirt. That's pretty cool. You can stick that on someone in the crowd. Awesome, awesome. I like that. Again, that's from ultimatefigureshirts.com. Tag us in your social media post to be entered in our monthly comp. Quite easy. I wonder if you make an account and you tag the social media account, do they know you're the same person and give you 2 entries, or do they just enter you separately as like Instagram, Action Figure Corner account, fucking whatever my real name is? I wonder. Finally, we've got the Nick Aldis poster here from this would be from Wrestling Posters Worldwide, as it says down the side, but you can't read it because it's backwards because it's more fucking text. But yeah, we got NWA World Champion Nick Aldis. Very cool poster there. Very hard to show you it without getting any glare from my light. Notice how tan I've gone now. The light's like focused on Nick Aldis and how tan he is. Very cool. Got a lot of bruises on him there. There is more in the envelope. So first of all, we have another print, and this of course is the signed Nick Aldis print. So we're actually going to have 2 NWA Nick Aldis posters, which is pretty cool. My room's quickly going to start looking like a shrine to him. In fairness, I've been needing to take down or maybe find a replacement, just maybe, for these Jeff Hardy poster that my girlfriend hates and this Randy Orton poster, both from like 2009 at best. Maybe it's time for replacements. 2 Nick Aldises, maybe? Maybe. So here we are. There's the signed print. A nice kind of bronzy gold pen. It's kind of his standard print. Again, kind of hard to show you it with the... it's hard to show you the signature without getting glare. Kind of have to do that. It's hard to show you just the regular poster without the glare as well. But there you go. If I hadn't made such a big deal of it, it probably wouldn't matter. But yeah, there we go. There's our signed Nick Aldis print. So that's very cool. That's very cool. This is from the Crockett Cup, yeah. So we've got the little Crockett Cup logo in the top corner, and then we've got NWA and ROH at the bottom there from their working relationship. I'm just going to put this, I'm going to take out what's the last thing in the envelope, which is a DVD or a CD, which is cool. I assume it's going to be maybe a NWA DVD or something. I'm just going to pop those out. I like how this is in the little baggie, but this is just left loose. I'm just going to pop him in there. Oh, it doesn't fit. It's too big. It's just slightly too big. That's very annoying. Okay. Well, either way, I'm just going to pop him back in the envelope for safety. And then we'll take a look at what DVD we got here. Is that Jay Lethal? Maybe an ROH DVD then? Let's take a look. Yeah, ROH Undisputed Legacy. Now, fair play. This is the kind of thing you know, as I say, I would have liked like an NWA DVD or something, but this is the kind of thing I should be getting, because if I'm completely honest, I've never paid much attention to Hangman Page or the Club or Adam Cole or Kenny Omega or anyone like that, really, if I'm honest. I'm quite although I watch quite a few promotions, I watch NWA, WWE, a little bit of Impact, old stuff and all that kind of stuff. I don't really watch ROH. I don't really watch New Japan and stuff like that. So, to be honest, this is probably the kind of thing I need. Because, you know, if you give me this, it's going to force me to actually watch it. What have we got here? Bullet Club versus Search and Destroy. War Machine Jack Stane, he's in NWA. Yeah! Versus The Kingdom. Jay Lethal versus Bobby Fish versus Dalton Castle with the boys. The boys. Donovan Dijak versus American Nightmare Cody. That's one thing I would have loved. The event where Cody faced Nick Aldis for the NWA title. But I can't quite remember what that was. Briscoes versus Shane Taylor and Keith Lee. The Tempura Boys versus The Addiction. BJ Whitmer versus Romantic Touch. And Will Ferrara versus Jonathan Gresham. Not an awful lot of names there that mean anything to me, if I'm honest with you. There are some, of course. But a lot of characters like Keith Lee mean nothing to me until they turn up in NXT. In fact, actually, if I'm being completely honest, I don't even watch NXT very often. Okay, so that's really cool. So that's the last part we've got there is the DVD. So the last thing in the box is, I was feeling a little bit disappointed for a second there because I didn't realize how much was going to be in the envelope. But there's one last thing in the box, and it is, oh, did I put down John Cena as one of my favorite? It was one of my favorite wrestlers or something. There is a John Cena minifigure. The Loyal Subjects Los Angeles WWE Action Vinyls. That's very interesting. There you go. There's the figure there. I was thinking this was a pop figure box at first when I first opened the box, but I guess I was trying not to really see what was in there. I guess so. You know, there you go. So that's our last thing. We got the John Cena. It's got quite good articulation on it for a vinyl figure, actually. To be fair to it. So to summarize, we've got the John Cena vinyl minifigure. We got the ROH Undisputed Legacy DVD. We have got the Ultimate Fig Shirts Wrestlebox shirt, which is I've put back in backwards, so you can't see it now. But yeah, we've got Hustle. We've got Hustle, Loyalty, and Respect magnet for this massive John Cena fan, and we got this Wrestling Customs 24/7 NWA title. Very interesting stuff. Finally, we got the Nick Aldis Chella Toys retro figure. And we got the Nick Aldis poster. And finally, we got the Nick Aldis signed print. So there we go. So that's everything I got from this month's WrestleBox. I'm pretty happy with what we've got here. But as I said going in, I was going to be pretty happy with the figure and the signed print, to be honest. So everything else was a bonus. And everything else is pretty cool. So this has been very interesting opening. I hope this has helped you decide whether to buy a WrestleBox in the future. If that should tickle your pickle. I think ultimately it depends what wrestler the month is on. Of course, it is a sort of monthly subscription thing. You got to set up a direct debit. But, you know, if you've got like a guy that it's worth getting, subscribe, cancel a direct debit if you don't want the next month, or just see who is the next month, and it might be someone else you like. Who knows? Anyway, this has been today's video. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Probably taking this skit a little bit further than it needed to go. And this weekend, Into the Fire, me and Charlotte here are gonna beat you. Tim Storm, not Marty Scurll, he's a sex offender. Might be alleged sex offender, don't know. 16's legal in the UK. Definitely taking the skit too far now. So to just do a quick recap, we got the, nah, fuck it, we'll recap at the end. Until I finally got, oh, you are joking me. You are joking me. Just trying to record a fucking video, stop making noise. Are you kidding me? And you can see there they're expecting the Kurt and Zach Super 7 figures. So it's kind of hard. I'll hold them on this side. It's kind of hard to get stuff, a good view of things. Although I watch quite a lot of promotions, I don't watch a lot of like... I don't really watch NG... Alright, I'm now thinking I don't have enough space on my phone to finish recording this video.